Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Ultimate Fighter Season 5 winner, Nate Diaz!
I just think that people see him swearing and sticking up his double fingers, and they don't realize. Put all that shit aside and observe his movements. He's a bad motherfucker. When he tees off on you, he comes at you like a snake.
Nate Diaz is not an easy fight for anybody. He's a tricky guy. He gets in your head. He likes to play games. He's got great ground game.
Right leg over. He's got it. He's going down. Look at Nate Diaz. Double fingers that are fully locked and tight. Oh, he's done. He's going to break the arm. Hands all over. Outstanding. Nate Diaz defeats Stockton origami. No doubt about it. The best performance of Nate Diaz's career. Just absolutely flawless.
They're interesting guys, man. They're fucking legit fascinating people. Nate is real slick with his hands. Like in the Michael Johnson fight. Observe his movements in a fight. In the Gomi fight. In the Marcus Davis fight. In the Gray Maynard fight. Observe his movements. And if it goes to the ground, oh, that's the wrong guy. Nate Diaz is the wrong guy to go to the ground with. He's a legit black belt. A really high-level black belt.
Beautiful Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wicked boxing. Nate Diaz has arrived.
Nate Diaz!
He was able to pull it off because his cardio base was so good. He's a damn good fighter.
It's a bitter pill to swallow.
Nate Diaz is a superstar, and people didn't realize it.
Nate Diaz, he just shook up the world.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Nate Diaz, ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Nick Diaz!
Okay, this is mixed martial arts out here. I'll fight anybody.
When I had Nick in my class, it's just the way he was. Nick was Nick, and Nick was going to do what he was going to do, and if he felt like doing that at that moment, that's what he was going to do.
He's had everything that the world can throw at him. He is not easily intimidated, and you can't break Nick Diaz.
He doesn't do MMA to be popular. Nick doesn't do MMA to get a pat on the back. Nick doesn't train and fight to get people's approval. Nick does it to survive.
Nick Diaz talks so much trash. He's so aggressive and disrespectful to his opponents inside the octagon. It's part of his strategy. When he fights guys, he calls them bitch all the time. What bitch? What bitch? Want this bitch? Pow!
There's very few fighters that can match his pace. He takes guys into deep water and he drowns them.
He just puts a pace on them that they can't keep up with him. Yeah. It's just like he's running with them. He just makes them run at his pace, and then before you know it, they're wilting. Nick Diaz is very unique and as crazy as they come. But that's one of the reasons why people love Nick Diaz.
The people in the sport think I'm crazy. I don't want to be the bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm here to fight.
I think they look at me like I'm some killer, you know, and I'm just like, that's what I need to portray to my adversary.
Legit black belt in jiu-jitsu, like very, very good on the ground. His boxing's outstanding. He's not dumb at all.
He's not dumb.
No, he's
very smart, and like
he's an enigma.
Sometimes he gets upset. When you ask me why he gets upset, it's his inability to express himself verbally. That's why he's a fighter. But when he gets in that ring, he's a poet. He's a poet in motion.
Nick Diaz tries to fight you. He's not trying to win a points battle. He's a fascinating cat, man, because he does triathlons. Like, he's really into doing, like, high endurance shit. He rides his bike, swims, and runs. His endurance is ridiculous. He's got, like, Ironman triathlon endurance.
I want to thank everybody for standing by me. Everybody back at home, Stockton 209. Thank you for standing by me, you know, taking on the world here, you know, one fight at a time.